Welcome to the ESD Essentials video series, which will cover the fundamentals of electrostatic discharge protection. In today's video, we will cover the ESD capacitance and why it needs to be taken into account when selecting ESD protection solutions. This video is the fifth entry in a six-part video series. You can find these videos and more at ti.com/ESD. Recall that the main goal of an ESD diode is to shunt current to ground during an ESD event and protect system circuitry. However, in the absence of ESD during normal operation, the diode should be ideally invisible to the system. In the real world, however, this is not the case since diodes have a parasitic capacitance which can interfere with signal integrity. Recall that a diode is comprised of a p-n junction with a positively doped P region and a negatively doped N region. At the center of the junction, there is also a high resistance depletion region. Since the P and N doped regions have relatively low resistance, like the plates of a capacitor, and the depletion region has a high resistance, like the dielectric of a capacitor, the diode has capacitive properties and can be modeled by a capacitor. If the parasitic capacitance of a diode is too high, it can increase the rise and fall times of signals passing through, which can be highly destructive to signal integrity and compliance. For example, for some high-speed interfaces such as USB 3.0 and HDMI 2.0, passing the eye diagram mask test is a requirement to achieve compliance with the interface standard. However, increased capacitance on the trace will increase the signal rise and fall times, which would effectively shut the eye and push the entire system out of compliance. So, what capacitance should you be targeting when selecting an ESD diode? Unfortunately, there isn't a generic maximum ESD capacitance requirement that would be applicable to every design, since each design has its own capacitance budget. However, this table gives a general capacitance and ESD recommendation for several popular interfaces. For more information regarding ESD selection, please follow the link in the additional details section below this video to see TI's ESD selection guide, which gives an overview of several popular interfaces and their protection needs and provides part recommendations for each. Thank you for watching. Check out the final video in our series to better understand how to select the right ESD protection. For more details on ESD in general, go to ti.com/ESD.